everyone, I'm Holly and welcome to our newest Pack and Chat video. This is our first Pack and Chat of 2025 and I'm really excited to get started. I have all of my orders laid out behind me. I have been packing orders just this week, Monday, Tuesday, and it is now Wednesday. We had our release last Thursday, and then I took Friday and Saturday and Sunday just to do some admin work. My husband and I cleaned up the very last bits of the soap so that I could just really pack well this week, and it has gone wonderfully. I certainly don't pack as fast as I did back in the olden days. I could pack 40, 50 orders because I had so much help, but now it's mostly just me. Well, it is just me packing the orders, putting all the boxes together. So I'm pretty happy if I get 15 to 20 done a day. So that's about what I have done so far. So I have about 14, I think, orders to pack on this Pack and Chat. I'll probably still split it up into 2 videos so it's not too long. And in the second one, we will take a peek at the cabin like we do. All right, let's get started. Let's pack these orders. So this order is going to Tanya in Pennsylvania. Thank you so much for your order, Tanya. And I know you didn't request it this time, but you did last time. So I just wanted to go ahead and honor it. And I wasn't delaying your order any this time by holding it for the Pack and Chat. So the first thing we're going to add in is the Apple and Oats Whipped Soap Scrub. And now Tanya had requested this one in particular. I was supposed to have a soap, but I wasn't very pleased with the batch, and so I chose not to list it. We're going to use it for home. It's going to be home soap, but it didn't make the cut for the website. So we'll have to do Apple and Oats again another time. And then we have the steamers, and Tanya had asked me to bring those back as well. So I thought, let's do it. Let's get that done. I was already planning on it, but it was good encouragement. So this box is a little large, but I could not get it to maneuver just right in my last one. So in the last box I tried, my next size down is the 964. This is a 1075. So I just wasn't quite able to make it work. So we're just going to have to go a little bit larger this time. And so then we're going to put in rose water and ivy wax melts. And these are the new disc shape. I just absolutely love them. This is a little piece of plastic. Still a little piece of plastic hanging off there. Plastic string. And this smells oh so good. I really, really love that fragrance. I'm going to put in a green clover and aloe sample and a crema cacao soap sample. And you can see we've got a little bit extra here, but it'll be all right. So I'm going to put in my packing slip and my business card. And then this order is going to be off to Pennsylvania. This next order is going to Michelle in Massachusetts. Thank you so much for your order. And Michelle mentioned that she has been watching my videos for years, but buying for the first time. So thank you so much. I so appreciate your order. And I'm very fond of the name Michelle because that's my middle name. I'm Holly Michelle. So I'm going to put in a steamer. And these are just so fun. I do plan to make some more, but I do have this menthol crystals on the way. And then we have for wax melt, mountain lilac, green clover and aloe, and rose water and ivy. Now, are they not just the prettiest colors together that you ever did see? Oh, I love this so much. Oh my goodness, so good. So good. I'm going to put some shred in here to the side and then shift it a bit and get a little bit more over here by the steamers. They're pretty hard, but you know, depending on how they get jostled about. And then this little spot right here, let's put in a poppies and peaches. This looks like it's a little sharp. It kind of poked a little hole in the bag. put in the poppies and peaches, and well, you probably should try soap. So I'm going to put in a little creme of cacao so that you can try some soap too. Where should you go? Creme of cacao will probably get a little smelleriferous, but we're going to do that. We're going to put those in. Let's put in just a smidgen of shred in with the paper and the card, and then this one is going to be off to Massachusetts. This other one has gonna stay north, but it's got a long ride ahead of it. For those of you who have never watched a Pack and Chat before, we've been doing this for many years, and at release time, so it's just during the first several days window of a release, my customers will place their order and then leave in the notes a request for their order to be packed on video. And I try to get to every last one of them. This next order is going to Jill in Ohio. Thank you so much for your order, Jill. And Jill helped to encourage the juicy batch along. So Jill did get 4 bars of the 4 bars of the juicy soap. Oh, it smells so good, and it actually sold out pretty quickly. It is a soap that I do want to start getting into rotation more often, so we'll see about that. And then we have pomegranate champagne, and Jill really liked the pomegranate champagne, said it was, let me tell you what, said it is her favorite fragrance soap that she's bought from me. Also likes Winter Peach and everything, so thank you so much. Winter Peach was also just so amazing. I'm pretty sure these are all gonna fit in here. So we'll put 3 and 3 there. Yes, that's fine. And then we have the lemon poppy seed going in. That one just sold out last night. Thank you so much for all the sellouts. I'm really thankful. I'm making much smaller batches because my sales had dwindled so much. But I will start increasing my batch sizes if this is the trend we're going on. I sure hope so, because I want to be back. I just really want to be back. It has been a little bit hard since I reopened, and it's been especially difficult. December was not a fun particular month for us, but I'm so thankful that this release did go better. So for instance, I used to make soap batches that are over 100 bars, and now I make 30 bar batches. So they did go a little bit quicker, but I am more than happy to increase my batch sizes if that is what we're going to do. I do still have some stuff left. Not everything sold out by any means. So one issue that I had was I did have the long shaft stick blender set out because I was going to use it. I did make a bigger batch the other day, and I had it set out, and then it went rolly, 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 clunk onto the floor, and it broke. I was so sad. So I don't currently have a long shaft stick blender, so if you know of a really good one, I don't want a super industrial heavy one. I really loved my KitchenAid. It was so good. Now, I did have an idea. I think that I might have saved my last one, and it's in the storage right above me. I just think its motor was dying, and so if I have the energy, I'll climb up there into the attic zone. It's very hot up there. It's not very warm down here, but it's hot up there, and I will do some research, but I would like to just buy a brand new one. So we're putting in black raspberry vanilla and cocoa butter cashmere. This 2-camera thing, I like it, but it's confusing me. I'm already thinking ahead of what I'm going to say, past, present, moment speaking. And so now I'm like trying to do that visually as well, and I'm starting to get confused. we're going to tuck in a mountain lilac. I do wish I had some more natural ones to pop in as well. I do have a lot going on over here for my, this is a small of chocolate lavender. You might have gotten that one already. I don't remember. But I'm just going to pop that in. And then this one is going to be off to Ohio. This order is going to Katrin in Texas. Thank you so much for your order. And I did do a Google search and listen to the pronunciation, so I hope I'm saying your name right. We're going to do a 764 on this one. I just need a little bit of height. And I heard that people down in Texas had, I mean, it wasn't hard to hear because it was all over the news, but y'all had Texas, my gosh. But you all had snow down there, huh? That's interesting and fun. I don't know if you got it all the way where you are. You'll have to let me know. It is a beautiful, fantastic day in Montana today. Oh my goodness, those skies are so blue. We have had the best sunshine, just the absolute best. But they are talking that we may finally get a snowstorm, and it's very widely ranged. It's 4 inches up to 22 inches, so who knows? Who knows? Now, typically, so we got a Tempest weather station because we really did need to know what is our temperature up here on the mountain. We always seem to have different weather than what they say in our closest town, which is Marion, or down the mountain in the valley is Kalispell, and it's just all so different. And so a lot of times they'll say, oh, it's 8 degrees, and it was the middle of the night. The one night we were like -20. So we don't know what's happening, except for we are much colder than what the weather apps are saying that we are. So we have Mountain Lilac and Winter Peach. And we're not always -20, but we did get down to -20 and have been in the minus numbers most of the nights. But that's fine, we're nice and warm. We have Wax Melts going in. We have Windsong Pine and Figgy Cream. Good and classic. We have Stargazing, which, oh, I love that so much. It's such a good scent. If you bought my Stargazing soap or last year, that's the same one. So see, there's the height I needed there. So go ahead and get some nice shred down in there. We're going to Texas, and we have just a smidgen of room, so we're going to put a little shred underneath that because that does help it to stay insulated. Seems hard to believe that before too long we're going to be talking about things being too hot to ship again. It doesn't take long. This year is already just flying right on by for us. Of course, we're under a deadline to get our house built, so I'm going to put in a green clover and aloe. And I'm going to put in a black raspberry and vanilla soap sample. Now I'm having a brain thing. I can't remember what soaps I put in there. Oh yeah, Winter Peach and Mountain Lilac. That was sad. I have packed a lot of orders. Things start running together. And so I do have to double check myself quite a bit. Alright, so this one is going to be off to Texas. We're not rushing to town today. I said I cannot go to town today. I have to film the packing chat. So I am holding all the orders that I packed today and we'll take them tomorrow. We have to be in town for an appointment earlier in the day, so they'll get gone at a reasonable hour. So this order is going to Lauren in Washington. Thank you so much for your order, Lauren. And we have a couple of the steamer boxes. These were so popular. Sometimes they go well, sometimes they don't. I never really know, but I'm pretty excited that they sold well this time. We have the Lemonilla Kiss soap scrub and the black raspberry and vanilla. I didn't have as much as the lemon as I wanted to. I did not realize I was so low on supplies. So I made what I could on that one. But I did end up with quite a bit more of the black raspberry and vanilla. I am going to be making this lemon one again, I'm pretty sure. It was really, really good. I love it so much. I'm going to pop in a black raspberry vanilla soap. This box again was just a smidgen tall, but I needed the space otherwise. So we're going to put in the slip and the card, and then this one is going to be off to Washington. So this order is going to Jill in California. Thank you so much for your order, Jill. And Jill is a personal friend of mine. And so just know I'm thinking about you and praying for you and your family. And if anybody else is the praying variety, you might stop for a moment and send one up for Jill's family. God knows exactly what she needs and what their family needs. And if you're not the praying type, I'm sure good vibes and well wishes are also welcome. We're going to put in a pomegranate champagne, a chocolate lavender, and a cocoa butter cashmere soap. So good. So good, so chocolatey. Chocolatey. That is not coming out right at all. Chocolate-y. I'm going to put in a little bit of shred, and then, well, no, this one, it sits up in this box, yeah. I'll do that. And then I'm going to put the pomegranate champagne upright. And then we will set the cinnamon buns, and this is a custom blend. I love it so much. I'm never quite happy with a cinnamon roll, cinnamon bun type scent, so I did jazz it up with a little bread dough to help it increase its bread doughiness. I love it so much. It's so good. There's a little bit of caramel. Oh, it is sticky bun heaven. Alright, I'm going to put in a little bit more shred there, and then where do I want to tuck in the samples? I've got a nice hole right here, so let's fill that in with some samples. So I have some Sweet Apples Bourbon wax melt, and this is Sweet Apples and Bourbon. It is such an amazing apple scent. So it's warmer than just say like a fresh apple, a fresh crisp apple, but it's not as deep and sweet as say maybe a caramel apple. It kind of is hanging out right there in the middle. I love it so much. It is so good. So we're going to put that in. And then we're going to put in a Mountain Lilac wax or soap sample, that is. And then this one will be off to Jill in California. Okay, so this next order is going to Estella in Florida. Thank you so much for your order. And I have gotten a 753 box, and I cannot remember if I can set these side by side. Yeah, they'll be good enough. So into this, we're putting in, let's show you these, butterscotch bourbon and chocolate covered cherries. Oh, so good. Both of these are just so amazing. I love those. So we're going to put those just down in next to each other like so. And then we have a Mountain Huckleberry and a strawberry bourbon. And this is the last of the strawberry bourbon wax melt donuts. Just gonna tuck it right here. Yeah, that'll work. And then I'm going to put in, I have a whole bunch of these blueberry swirl wax melts left, so I guess I'll put in one of those. as an extra, and then a cinnamon bun, and it's just like a little bear shape, I think he was. So we'll just tuck that in. Let's see. I think I'd be happier with the bear, since it's kind of odd shape being over here. And then putting the blueberry swirl just on top. That'll work better, yes. That will do just fine. So this is going to be the last order for this video. So we will resume in Pack and Chat Part 2. See you again soon.